Hey, 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 how's it going? Welcome to the Great American Experience, otherwise known as the game. Well, it's a friggin' cold ass, ice covered day here in the land of Oz. I'm the Wizard of Oz, and this is not my show. This is your show. These are the people who participate in the community that revolves around it. That's how it goes. I'm just a guy behind the curtain pushing the buttons. All right, let's let the links go out and let the notifications propagate. And be back in a minute. In the meantime, enjoy the fire. Oh, hey, welcome in. Welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. Oh, grab a link. Come on up and talk to me. Ooh, boys, a wintered Wednesday. Hell yeah. Oh, holy crap. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, it's cold. Everything's got about a half inch of ice and about an inch of snow on it. And they say we're in for 5 to 8 inches. What's up, Cam? How you doing, bud? Rock on, man. Good to see you. I tell you, do you have the links to the other channels, Cam? Let me see if I can pull them up here real quick. You want to subscribe to these other channels because we don't always broadcast on the same ones all the time. Yeah, so I'm gonna put those in chat. We got all right, there's this one. This is a Twitch channel. Grab that one. And here's another one on YouTube that we grab a lot. Save those, man. Here's another one. This is a backup Twitch channel that I'm going to post up now. And we got one more. Ooh, there's another one, the backup Twitch channel. We've been busy. Rock on. Oh, and we have a Discord channel now set up. Carnivore did a work for us and did a man. He did a great job. And here's the Discord server. Yeah, you'll want to save all those. There you go. And of course, if you want to come up on the panel and talk with us, there's the StreamYard link. Oh, good Lord. Welcome in. Welcome in. We got a couple other people join us. Just waiting for the rest of the notifications to go out. Oh, right here. There we go. A little bit brighter. As soon as the light warms up. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. So, yeah. No shit, man. You got canceled. Yeah. How you been, man? I seen you in errands a couple times and things like that, but yeah, no doubt. No, we're alive and kicking. We've been beaten up and banned and canceled, and we've been just staying out there, man, keeping things going. And wow. Oh, sir. Yeah, I'm not tired. Just been, it's been colder than shit. Getting out there and taking care of shit in the cold like this, it just takes it out of you. Oh man. So hey, Sing, grab a link, brother. Come on up and talk. Oh, all right. Hey, welcome in, Valentine. Honeycomb, how you doing? Oh man. Oh wow. What a crazy change that was. We went from 60 degrees to 15 in like seemed like 24 hours. Oh, and that 15 is the or 17 was the high temperature today. So we're expecting 5 to 8 inches of snow next 24 hours. Not back in Colorado, right? Yeah, Colorado got hit yesterday. But yeah, we're looking at a full day of we didn't get a lot of accumulation today. We got about a half inch of ice and about about an inch of snow. But yeah, we're supposed to get hit hard tonight, and we're looking at 5 to 8 inches accumulation in areas around the area. You were at 32 the other morning. Yeah, believe it or not, that's not so bad. I'm not used to stuff like they are in Minnesota and Michigan and Canada, but fuck. Well, gives us a whole new perspective when you're dealing with keeping animals alive and the water flowing for the animals and stuff. Yeah, frost was everywhere. That's not good. At least blossoms aren't on the trees yet, so the orchards aren't, and the vineyards down there ain't gonna get messed up too much. So, but yeah, there's a shitload of stuff headed towards the East Coast right now. Right. Rained most of the day yesterday. Well, shade and a fan, it'll get you through a hot day. Boy, you need some fire on a cold one. Hell yeah. Oh, good Lord. But yeah, Max says 64 here at the moment. Yeah, fuck you. 64. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'd probably start sweating. Ah, yeah, I'd be sweating. But I'd be working out in it, man. I'll tell you what. I got a bunch of shit done day before yesterday. All right, here we go. Hey, Sing, how's it going, buddy?
Good, man. How's it going?
Uh, little stiff on the edges.
Yeah. This weather moves in and it always gets me.
Yeah. No shit.
Makes you remember all those dumb things you did when you were younger.
Well, yeah, got that. But hey, Kimmy.
Hi, Kim, Valentine, hey, Honeycomb. They were all, it's -3 here right now.
Oh, fuck. Better you
Yeah.
than me. Oh, good Lord. When it gets like that, I'm gonna have to break out the roofing torch and warm the damn room up.
I'm really, really happy this house. My old house had 2x4, so I had just the R13. This has got 2x6 with the R20 or R19. I'm glad I got that better insulation.
Oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Last night y'all were talking about those IFCs, and actually that's what I've been looking into building with, because you get a cement form, so you get the radiant value of cement plus you get an R value of the foam.
Styrofoam. Yep.
Yeah, and they say it's like equivalent of R50 in your walls.
Right. And it's bulletproof.
Right. And literally, well, if you put one of their roof systems on, because they've also got the ICF roof systems. If you put one of those on and pour concrete on it, it's tornado proof even and hurricane proof.
Right. Well, I didn't know they had a roof system. I didn't deal with the roof.
I was looking at them the other day, trying to find more of a direct supplier to get a little better price, even becoming a supplier myself if need be, and or a dealer for them. And I was looking at it, and a couple of them. One of them is Fox has one, and
Fox
then
Fox,
and then Eco Panel has one that they've got a roofing system that they make. They're made for like safe rooms, and they're hurricane, tornado, everything proof.
Badass.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the Fox plots is what we worked with. That's what the contractor was dealing with out there.
Nice.
The ones we were working with.
I like the idea of the Fox blocks because you can order them if it's a long shipping. You can order them disassembled, so shipping is cheaper. It doesn't take as much area, and then you can put them together, so you save like half on shipping.
Oh, really?
Yep. They'll send them to you with just the foam panels and then the ties separately, and then you put them together on site. You can buy them fully assembled, but to save on shipping, if it's a long trip, you can save a lot.
Yeah, but still, yeah. The way I saw them, the way they were done, the plastic forming was inside the foam. I don't know how you would assemble that.
Nice. These say they just clip in. Maybe it's a different type too. I don't know.
Might be a different type, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the plastic the plastic that separates the foam keeps it stable. I don't know if I trust the clips, man, because that shit was, yeah.
Oh yeah. Anytime we worked on it, the first time I did it. I didn't reinforce seams very well, so we had some leaks. And now when I do it, I'll cut a couple pieces of plywood up and reinforce seams if we're especially if they're the 8-inch ones, down lower to the bottom so you don't have any type of blowouts.
Oh, right. That's what I was thinking, man. Those clips, man. Yeah, that would be kind of, what? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Bad enough, right? It's bad enough if you have a blowout with Gates forms. If you have a blowout with the IFCs and any of the phone forms, you're in deep doo doo.
ICF it's ICF.
ICF, right?
Yeah, but yeah, that's 1 foot thick. Holy shit. End of the world type home.
6-foot walls. God, that's a lot of concrete. Holy crap. 6 foot wide all the way up. Jesus, that's a bunch of cubic yards of concrete. But that's what they do with some of those bunkers.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
A lot of those that I saw, Kim, they're making full houses out of some of that with the cement. So their entire house is a safe room, and they literally have automatic shutters to where, like, if the wind speeds kick up to a certain amount, they're these metal, almost look like those coil up garage doors, and they come down over the windows and everything. So they seal that entire house up.
Right. I seen one guy build one, and the house was a block. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it even had concrete panels that swing out. And when it comes time, they would They were on actuators and would come and close up the holes where the windows were.
And it's amazing because they have sensors to where if it gets to a certain speed, they'll start closing. It'll close itself down. So if you're like sleeping and you're not aware that, I don't know how you wouldn't be aware there's 100-mile-an-hour wind outside, but if you weren't aware of 100-mile-an-hour wind, that house will automatically close itself up and you're protected.
Well, guess what? In a bunkered home like that, you probably ain't going to hear 100-mile-an-hour wind.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking at thick concrete walls and yeah.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of windows in those houses.
Not a lot. No, not a lot.
A lot of that is I can imagine those automatic shutters like the ones you were talking about, and the ones that I saw. I can imagine those things are pricey. So you probably don't want to put a lot of those in.
Well, I mean, yeah, the steel roll ups kind of thing.
Yep.
They're not so bad if you look at the alternatives and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and as for garage doors, they're comparable to other garage doors, really. Nice, Earl. Says they can eat a Category 5 hurricane easy. They've got some amazing technology out there. Even around here, well, especially, cement didn't see a rise, and lumber saw a rise, and it never fully went back down. It's still almost double what it was. A lot of people are happy with the price of lumber now, but it's still way pricey. And cement didn't rise, so a lot of people around here are doing those ICF blocks, and a lot of them are doing even regular cinder block houses.
Yeah, it's like building a Lego house.
Yep.
Really kind of cool.
Yeah. And depending on how you look at it, you can do a cinder block house cheaper, but by the time you invest in the insulation sheeting to go around and stuff like that, just get the ICF blocks. They're going to be cheaper in the long run.
Right. And more stable, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's a crap load of rebar on those.
Yeah, there is. Yep, I know that for a fact. Like I said, I was a tender. I was a tender for that, and I was like, "Fuck!" Running down all that rebar. Jeez.
Yep. And we do them every series. I haven't done a lot of them. I've helped put them together, never helped pour them, but I've helped put them together because we were doing the trusses and stuff just to help the crew out so we could get on there to do the trusses and the roof sheeting. And we were helping them put them together, and they were putting a run of horizontal rebar every layer of the blocks, not to mention all the vertical pieces.
Did you ever see those the rebar cutter, the electric ones, has the bender and cutter? Yep. Those things are $1,700 a piece.
Yeah, Makita makes. My bad.
I was gonna say, son of a bitch. When I found out that was $1,700, I was like, holy shit.
Makita makes a cordless that's up there around a couple of grand.
Oh, really?
Yep. I got the old orange set with the pipe coming out of it, the Armstrong one mounted on a chunk of 2x8. That's my cutter and bender.
We had the Makita. Yeah, the old bar on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, no. He had electric. We had electric one on that job, and
nice.
I was using it. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was nice to have that, and just pop, just line them up.
Yep, and it goes quicker.
Yeah. Once you got your measurements out, you have your bend sets, and you just start making 90s or your length size.
Easier on the back too, I can imagine, because I know getting up and down, hunching over that darned one I got, it'll start to work on those back muscles, those lower back muscles after a while.
Well, yeah, especially after carrying the damn rebar down anyway.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was crazy, dude.
I've got I just got a bunch of rebar, probably about 3 months ago. I was worried the price was going to go up on it. It was starting to climb pretty quick. It did, but it only gained maybe about, I don't know, about 3 or 4%. But I still got it cheaper because I want to put a footer around the perimeter to put rock fence up of the lot here.
Oh, right.
If
Yeah,
I
that
can't
flat
get,
Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, if I can't get the acreage, I'm gonna make this into my little solitude castle place.
Right. No doubt. But yeah. Oh man. But I thought that
Kim,
stuff was pretty cool though.
yeah, it is. Oh, dude, they've got so many cool tools for stuff that I've looked at. It would save me time, but it's like 2, 3 grand. It's like, man, okay, it's gonna take me 2 years to pay this off, really, if you think about it.
Yeah. You'll save per job, but it's gonna
Yep,
take a while to recover the cost on some of that shit. Yeah.
exactly. Because only, you're only gonna save maybe $20 per job or $30 worth of time.
Right. I've got a concrete hammer, one of those Makita
Nice.
uh, concrete drill hammers.
Yeah.
Uh, Big son of a bitch. Fell off the back of somebody's truck, and we seen him on the side of the road. Stopped, picked him up, and I was like, somebody's kind of pissed off. That's some big money tools right there.
Dude, Makita makes some good tools. When I was a kid, I was in about third grade, and off the back of the electrician's truck, we were following a Makita grinder fell off. My dad pulled over, grabbed it. The next day, caught up to the guy, and he's like, "Hey, man, you lost your grinder," because he knew the guy. He's like, "You lost your grinder. Tried to give it back." The guy's like, "Oh crap, they already bought me a new one." He's like, "Looks like you got a Makita grinder," because he didn't. He had already had him buy him a new one and everything. Didn't want to have to tell him that, "Oh, I found it." So, and I still use that thing. I was in third grade,
Oh wow! Oh wow!
right? It's that's a good tool.
Yeah, yeah. Those concrete hammers. There was two of them there, um, and I was like, man, there was no way to know whose they was,
Right.
but we I stopped over and picked them up, and was like, holy shit! Yeah, grab those, throw those in the back. Right,
Well, and if you didn't, it was going to cause an accident. So you saved an accident, plus you got a free tool.
right. And those things are like what, $1,200?
Yep.
Yeah.
um, we were up in Nebraska, and there was a roll of barbed wire right in the middle of the stinking road. So we pulled over, tossed it in the back of the pickup and everything. And I'm not kidding you. The cops showed up at my sister's house. We were going over there for Christmas. And the cops showed up at my sister's house because apparently the farmer saw us loaded up, and it was just down the street, the road, because my sister and brother-in-law farmed too. It was just
Yeah.
down the road from there. He called the police on us, and yeah, had to have my sister and brother-in-law sorted out for me because I had Colorado plates, so they're checking me all out. But they lived in Nebraska, and they're like, no, this is, my brother. He didn't steal anything. He just picked it up off the side of the road, so nobody hit
Oh.
it.
Right.
Yeah. So my brother-in-law loaded it up and everything, and came back about 20 minutes later and said the guy apologized for calling the cops on me.
Oh wow. Right.
It's like, yeah, prick.
Yeah. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. But according to that sheriff, though, you can't touch it. You got to call them. You can't even throw it off the side of the road if it's property like that. It's like,
Oh
so
wow.
yeah, so you're just supposed to let somebody. I mean, I almost hit it because it was a dusty day. It was a real dry winter, and I was bopping along behind somebody else. They swerved, and I almost didn't see it and hit it.
Right. Right. That would suck. That's
Yep.
just a tire fuck up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just yeah. But yeah, I got one of those rebar cutters, like you were talking about, cutter benders
Yep.
with the 4 foot bar.
Yep.
Got to lean on it or stand on it, or and
Yep.
full weight down. Make sure you got a pillow on the ground because you're gonna land on your ass when it cuts. 5/8.
Yep. Yep. And when you're doing inch, you better have 2 guys there pushing down on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Especially when it starts getting worn down a little and it's not cutting as clean.
Yeah, because there ain't no sharpening that son of a bitch.
No. No.
There ain't no edge to sharpen. It just pushes that steel.
Yep. And really, I mean, you can rebuild them, but for the cost, you may as well just buy another one.
Hey, Skull, welcome in.
Hey, Skull.
Just came from the Salty Cracker stream. They said to tell you all, Oh man, I tell you what though, it definitely, weather like this really, really uh, just takes it out of you.
Yeah.
At
It's,
least I'm not hurting like I was last year. My shoulder was killing me last year. Oh man, it was hurting so bad.
yeah. Pain sucks.
Yeah,
And
but this
I've got
year,
a high. What's that?
my shoulder's not hurting so much. It's I must have healed it up or something. But go ahead, you were saying.
No, glad to hear that. I was just going to say I've got a high tolerance for pain, but that
Mhm.
constant dull pain that just drives you nuts, it's constantly there. That's what gets to me. That dull pain that does, I can handle the spikes and then they'll go away, but the dull stuff that does not go away, that just kills me.
Right. It's oh wow, right. But no shit, man. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Right. Yeah. That's why I always tell everybody I got a kick out of, when I mess myself up, they were pushing me to go on this insurance, go on that insurance and everything. And I fought against it. I get a kick out of all the people that are fighting to get on all types of disabilities. It's like, no way. Like, I don't get it. And the funny thing is, the more I fought to stay off of it, the more they pushed me to that I really should, you know, and everything, told me the whole, well, you want to be walking by the time you're 50, right? It's like, no, I'll be good. Trust me. I know my body.
Right.
You guys got x-rays and MRIs to go by. I get that, but I also got a lifetime of dealing with this body. I know what I can do and can't do.
Right. Well, yeah. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were trying to convince me I need to go for my disability again.
Mm.
I filed it twice. The first time they told me, "Oh, we understand you have uh, you have limitations on what you can do,
Right.
but we don't feel it's bad enough for you not to do the things you trained to do." And I was like, "You bastards!"
See, that's what I don't get though, is that they almost pushed it on me, tried to, and I refused it because to me, I knew I could still do it. So save it for people like you that do need it, that should be on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I'm still able to go out there and do what I do. Yeah, I have to go to the chiropractor once every week, 2 weeks. Sometimes I get away 3 weeks, but still, I'm able to keep going. Hey,
Hey, there's my Huckleberry. She's in chat. How you doing, Huckleberry?
she got naughty
Welcome.
last night.
Yeah, welcome back. Yeah. We can, yeah, we can have the girls come up. Come on
There
up.
you go. Valentine, Honeycomb, Huckleberry.
Yeah, I know
It's
Miriam's
y'all.
out there somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Miriam's there. It's y'all's time to shine. Come on.
Right. It's a little early for Nightingale yet,
Yep.
but
She'll be on before too long though.
yeah.
20 minutes or so probably.
But yeah, come on up. What are you talking about falling for that? Ladies' night. Come on. It's cold in here. You need to come in and warm it up. We got a fire going and everything. Hey, there's Kimmy. Rock on. Hey, Kimmy.
Hi Kim.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Am I echoing or anything?
Nope.
Let's see. Yeah,
Oh,
a little bit. No, not now.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's weird. It's kind of off and on, but yeah.
There's an airplane going over.
Oh, okay.
It sounded pretty low there for a minute.
So you staying warm?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot better.
Good deal.
The
Good deal.
Corey told me to leave the thermostat alone.
Oh yeah. Is he paying the bill?
Yeah, at night I would go out in the living room and I turn the thermostat down to 3 for the bottle gas.
Right.
And he keep when I get up, it's up to 5. And I told him, well, when I turn it down, I turn it down lower because we're in blankets and stuff, so we're staying warmer. He says it don't matter with them heaters if it's up or down. All you're doing is getting it cold in the house to where it got to be up on 6 during the day to heat it back up. Leave the thermostat alone and it will level it out. You won't waste as much gas, but when you keep turning it up and down, that's when your gas goes.
Well, I don't know about all that, but yeah.
hi Miriam Maymax.
Hey, Miriam, that's right. See,
So
there she is.
he says the reason why is because when you get it that level, then it don't take that much to keep it that level.
Right, right.
But when you let it drop way down and it got the heat it back up to that level, you're using more gas.
I could see that. Yeah.
So keep it at the same level, and you won't be getting cold at night at all.
Right.
See, I can't sleep if it's too hot. I got my heater turned down to 60 at night and then 65 during the day.
Yeah, that's where I like mine at.
Yep. Makes it easier to sleep.
But then they say by the time the heat get upstairs, it cold and that keep that they stay cold, even though
Could
they
be why
got an
my
electric heater up there.
oh yeah. Could be my why my gas bill was almost $300 last month.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, it was a chunk.
Well, I tell you what, it don't take nothing for the heat around here. The electric company around here just rapes the people during the winter. My dad had an electric bill of like $500, and I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! That's just insane." You know?
That's a chunk. That hurts too.
Yeah, he was. He he was on the Social Security and all that stuff, and so that fixed income didn't cover. So it was,
Right.
you know, I was helping him out during the wintertime when all that happened. He kept wanting to pay me back. I'm like, no, don't worry about it
Right.
then.
Oh, hey, Carpenter, Ragged, Zach, we got raided.
Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Carpenter Patriot, Ragged
Hi, Deborah.
Coin, Deborah. How you doing, Max? How's it going, guys?
See, the reason why I pop up here was because I couldn't type it. But you guys were talking about your uh, disability stuff, how they wanted you to go for it and everything. You know why? Because like
Huh?
me, they got me on it, and I can't make no more money, or they keep track of my money, and then they cut me down. If they put you on the disability, then they can tell you that you can only do so much money a month, or do so much money for a year, or they'll take it away from you, and then you don't have none.
Well, that's SSI. That's Social
Well,
Security,
the
Supplementary Security Income.
Social Security stuff too, that they've been pulling. When you get on it for the disability Social Security, because you got hurt
That's
at work and stuff,
mm-hmm.
then you off of they can kick you off of it to where you can't make no money at all on your
Well, that's
own.
the SSI, not SSD.
Okay. Well, around
That's
here, that's the way they do it. If they find that you are still able to work, or you make money on the side,
yeah,
they cut it off,
right.
because that's how uh when my Uncle Fred come home from the service, a car jack kicked out from underneath the car and hit him in the knee and busted his knee and stuff, and he still wears a brace and everything on his knee. And they
Oh,
wanted to give him for him to go on disability and stuff. And when he checked into it, then he would only be able to make what they gave him. He couldn't pick up no side jobs.
right.
And
No, I
that
got you.
was years ago. But he was in the service and everything too. And when he got out of the service, the car jack jumped out from underneath the car and smacked him in the knee backwards. Made his knee go
Wow.
backward.
Oh man, that just sounds like it's painful.
Well, he'd been on medication and been, with knee brace and everything ever since.
Right. Right. Wow.
Uh, my dad's like third brother or something like that. I think he's the third one, the third kid.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, he up there in age
Yeah.
and
Right.
got done with the service. So, but that's how they tried to pull the shit around here in Ohio.
Yeah. That's some crazy stuff though.
I'm watching the fist fight in chat.
I was gonna say that sound like my alarm.
Oh yeah. That's the cricket sound ringer. That's a friend of mine from down in Texas. He's calling. Just make sure everything's okay. He was making sure I was all right. Like probably saw the weather report. I'll call him back tomorrow.
Well,
I
I come up on screen and I lost all chat again. I can only be us three.
You can only what?
I can see us three, our pictures up on the thing, up on the
Right.
page. My chat totally went away.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens with the button down at the bottom that says chat. And if you hit that, then hit uh, public chat, I think it is, or something like that. Then then you can see all the chat, but you can't see the screen.
Don't
Ragged
mind
Coin
if
says it's
I write
horror.
something.
Puppy's doing good. Zach, doing real good. Got all her stitches out. Everything's good.
Hey, Aaron, welcome in. How you doing?
The tires. Him and his Yeti love.
Right? He's praying for Yeti to come by and keep him warm.
Right. Get some of that. Get some of that fuzzy loving.
Right? Some fuzzy day.
Uh, they all said I'm nicer when I'm live, and I had to explain to them that I promised you guys I would tone it down while I was live for the sake of chat, so we didn't get banned.
Right? Yeah, God. Oh, hey, Kimmy. You
Yeah.
forgot to make fudge, didn't you?
Yeah, but my daughter, I ain't forgot it. Need we need to call her and gripe at her. She living with me, and her and him does the cooking now, and my kitchen ain't clean, not enough for me to do fudge, not enough for me to eat, cook my cookies.
Oh,
I gotta make them
right.
those with and make them set up the buckets because she didn't do the dishes. They didn't do the dishes, and now mice is taking over my house.
Oh, geez. Hey,
No
J Mart,
shit.
welcome in. Welcome in, J Mart.
The other night I was so mad I had a mouse actually in my bed.
Oh, what?
Itty bitty black mouse was in my bed. And both of the dogs are sleeping on the bed. And they're jumping off the bed, going mouse, and the dang mouse is on my bed.
Oh wow! Hey, Oddball, welcome in. Ain't seen him in a while. Thinking a furry would be easy to pattern. Oh, okay.
I'm confused by that carpenter, and I don't want to know.
Yeah. Oh shit. But yeah, that if you got problems with mice, I'm telling you what, 5 gallon bucket, put 4 to 5 inches of water in the bottom of it, a clothes hanger across the top of it with a toilet paper roll on it, and put peanut butter around the center of that roll.
Nice. Hey, Natalie.
And I'm telling you, you'll catch the mice every time.
Natalie, are you?
Board, we got buckets in the back room. We got plenty of boards to stick up for the walkway. We got plenty of that. They just ain't doing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got you, Carp. I'm trying to figure out if that's the original Natalie. Welcome back. It's been a while. Glad to see you.
Welcome in, Natalie. Oh wow, man. But yeah, they're expecting 5 to 8 inches of snow here tomorrow. Or by
Oh my!
yeah.
I
We got all that
humidity. It rained almost all day today, and then it turned into sleet, and then it turned into regular snow.
Yep, that's what it did here.
Right back to just pure rain or not.
Yep, we had that last night. Oh wow, it is Natalie. Yeah.
Okay, Queen of Conspiracy. Not the one from Utah. I'm lost. We apparently have several Natalies, or had long ago.
Who's mad at you, Max? Oh, Zoom. Oh. Watching something on C-Ran.
Aha. Yes, from Utah. Miriam, that is OG Natalie.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Ragged Coin says his brain hurts. Oh. Yeah, I was just thinking about. Do what?
I said, talk some good stuff. It'll go away. When he said brain hurts.
Oh.
I like Ragged. It looks like some of them are mad at him, and he was mad at some of them. I like Ragged though. He'll be good tomorrow, y'all. He'll be better tomorrow. And where is that one guy's name? J Mart. You'd have to ask Emerald. He's the one that gives swords and stuff, and usually you got to be here for a bit. I don't know. You might know him, Emerald, for all I know. I don't remember him, but
J-Mart?
he might have been around for a while. I don't.
Hey, Shadow Man, welcome in. Thank you for the links. Yeah, guys, it's that time of the month again. If you guys could chip in a little bit, help us pay the bills on the channel, that'd be great. Yeah, the links are right there. Shadow Man put up there.
Boy, Natalie, the last time I talked to you, that 3-year-old was a newborn, I think.
Oh yeah, Canadians are kicking ass right now.
Right.
Yeah. You take my battleship. Oh man, I tell you what though, man, there's nothing fun about this cold. Man.
Right.
That's why I was asking Kimmy about the fudge, because right now a piece of fudge, get a couple pieces of fudge and warm me right on up. Oh man. But yeah. Hey Carpenter, what's the weather up there like where you are? Make me feel warmer.
Hey, no recording of anybody just over arguing.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, that's. We're all adults here. Adults.
Yeah.
Maggie going, man, stole my sword.
You lost your sword.
Let me see if I can bring up channel. Carpenter says you're good. Yeah. Uh-oh. Miss Miriam went all caps. I'm like, oh man, so I better bring this down before it messes up my stream. So, any new news about the Canadian truckers thing?
Not that I've heard.
Yeah, there's been. I haven't seen much of it in the news. I know that it's not getting reported widely.
Yeah. Shadow says the farmers have joined in now. Yeah, GoFundMe shut it down. Apparently, GoFundMe kind of got nailed. A lot of people were threatening to close their account or like go to different sites to do their stuff over it because they tried to kite the $6 million or whatever. They tried to keep it, lock it down. Now they're releasing it. Is that me echoing?
No, that's Kimmy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to grab water. I'll be right back.
Don't know why I was echoing. I was watching my thing flash around like talking, and I wasn't making no movements.
Oh, it might just be your connection. Yeah, it's doing it pretty good. You might want to refresh.
Either that or Ryan's around.
Right.
He'd been here all day. He's been here with Charlotte all day because Charlotte had to cleanse some of her stuff, and he talked her through it. So, because he was supposed to be her teacher.
All right. Right.
So they still got a connection to where he still talks to her to where, yeah. So he'd been here talking with Charlotte all day and caused me to get cooter bug hide before I got on. It was all screwed up. Anyhow.
Right. Wow. Well, there's a fire in the bowl. Time for fire in the bowl.
Hey, now that
Light 'em up,
sounds good.
boys. Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.com.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, there's Bill. Yeah, I need to post this link again, too. Come on up, people. Grab a link. Come on up. Talk to us.
Always got to have at least an echo on .com.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on up. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't think about nothing but this damn weather, for whatever reason. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, here we go. What's up, Bill?
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Hi, Kim. Hi, Wiz. Sing.
Welcome in, Mike.
Excuse me. I couldn't.
Holy shit. Was it good? So, Don says he got the first offer on the house in Maryland today. Yeah, Kimmy,
Cool.
you might want to mute yourself until you were going to say something because it's definitely pretty bad. All right, good deal.
Any echo?
Now that was her connection or something to do with that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Above the asking price by 20K. That's a start. Tell me. Oh man, check you out. Yeah, nice.
Oh,
How soon you got to respond to it? You do
What
that,
did I do?
Max.
Oh,
He said he got. They came in with an offer at $595.
right.
I bet he just wants to get this over with.
Right.
Shit, I
Well,
don't.
I don't blame him.
If they start a bidding war like they have here on everything, that thing can skyrocket quick.
Right. I
And
would
like
say
I said,
72 hours. Let it sit for 72 hours and then respond. Yeah.
give it a little longer. Let them think somebody else is interested.
Right. But yeah, that's I know the groundhog didn't see no damn shadow here.
Uh, I don't think.
So
I don't think the groundhog really has much to say.
I know. It's the other guy. Oh well, I tell you what, fire in the bowl works for me.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out what all this noise on my belt sander was, and I took a hammer and freaking started knocking all the crud out of it and everything,
Yeah.
and bunch of stuff came out, and then I got this stuff. It's called the oil that creeps. It's a creeping oil. I don't know. It's like another alternative to WD-40. Sprayed it
Right.
up in there, and man, it spins like a top.
There you go. There you go.
I'm getting pretty dang good at this one particular lure design that I keep doing. I've made a bunch of them already.
Oh, dang. Carpenter says you guys are getting all that bad weather because you deserve it.
So I got some salmon lures going up to Alaska.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Hey, Rusty Grammar, welcome in. So, but yeah, there's it's times like this where I start thinking about planning out the garden, but I've already got it all planned out. Hell yeah.
Now around here, I don't know about other people in other parts of the country. I just noticed there's a shortage on bananas that are anything but green right now around here.
Oh, really?
Nothing even moderately ripe. You got to leave it sit for like several days to get it to where they're even edible.
What? Oh, really? Wow, that's weird. Why are you bored, Ragged? What's going on? But now those lures you're making, or I thought you were making some smaller ones.
I am.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, trout lures pretty much work on salmon too, just a little bit bigger.
All right. Hey, Jason, welcome in. There's no one to annoy. You ran them off. Yeah, I'd play it, but it'd probably knock out my connection. So I have to restart my laptop and everything else. Oh, oh yeah. Little heaters kicking ass. Oh. Yeah, that generator made all the world of difference for me, guys. Thank you. Oh, hell yeah. Oh.
What's weird is it's actually been getting a lot colder. We got snow last night, just a dust or snow last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got all that moisture coming up out of the Gulf. It's going to slam us. They're talking 5 to 8 inches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's a good half inch of ice on the ground right now.
Yeah, it's really actually getting to the point of bitter cold at nights. I mean, it's getting there.
I started clearing the sidewalks off and realized all I was doing was clearing off ice. So I stopped. I was like, that ain't going to be good. Holy shit, Carpenter, -1 there now. That makes me feel warmer. Thank you. It really does. Just warms my heart. Right?
Yeah. Uh,
Rich
damn it.
Uncle Don. What's up, Don?
I really.
So I got to tell somebody.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, it'll sound bad when I tell you, so I can't tell anybody.
What? You getting all
So
physical with yourself?
no, I just with these real estate transactions the way they are,
Yeah.
my net worth will go to over $1.3 million.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I'm still a stoner, but thank you.
Yeah, right. God is good.
So yeah, I can't say that because everybody will think, well, you're bragging, but I am. So you're right.
Yeah, God is
Golf
good.
clubs hurt. I like that. How golf clubs hurt.
um, well, it's nice to know there are those out there that are making headway on that goal.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely flabbergasted at the evening, Miss Miriam. How are you? Ragged, Huck, Platoon, Rusty. I got to say hi to all the people, I guess.
Right.
And of course, Sing, Kim, and the always illustrious Ghost.
Hey, hello back.
So yeah, I wanted, but I didn't expect a offer over asking price. Uh, but our first offer was 20,000 over asking price,
Wow.
and I just got all kind of all squishy and everything. I guess weak, giddy, schoolgirlish, you might say. Carpenter, what
Right.
is up, brother? So yeah,
Well, an extra 20K will put a giggle in your spine.
a little giggle in your spine, exactly. And the next words out of the realtor's mouth were, we're going to close this thing 24 hours from now, or we're going to close the window on offers 24 hours from now. And in that 24 hours, I'm going to call 6 realtors who want to make offers on this and put the squeeze on them.
Right.
So the
There you go.
realtor seems to think that she can get another 25 to 50K out of this,
There you go. There you
which will
go.
just give me, you know, a chubby.
I knew that was coming. Right. Right. Rock on.
So yeah. And on top of that, I told you what they appraised this house for, right? Probably 200,000 over what I thought it was going to be.
Oh wow. Right. Right.
They appraised this house at 512.
No shit. Oh wow. Well, damn.
Well, damn, exactly. Well,
Yeah.
damn is exactly the fucking thing. Exactly. So when you
Right.
add a couple of small other transactions and real estate holdings that I have, well, damn is all I got to say.
Damn. Hot damn.
Exactly. Dallas in the house. What is up, brother? Anyway,
I,
that's all I have to say. I really don't.
I see.
I got.
I see a garage in your future.
Oh, dude. Yeah. We were just having that. Me and the wifey were just having that discussion. Not only a garage, but one of the first things is going to be one of those quad ATVs. Not a quad, but a side by side. What is a 4-seater side by side ATV? What is that properly called?
Um, 4-seater ATV, I guess.
It's exactly what I come up with. So yeah, first thing's going to be one of those, and then 2 small quad ATVs for the nieces.
There you go. Right. And the
There's
pool with a
the
hot
next
tub.
2 choice. And the pool, I'm not sure about the hot tub yet, but the pool would be really nice. Side by side, that's what it's called.
Side by side, yeah. Yeah.
Trump hates losers. You're absolutely right. So we don't lose.
Don't forget the cute the jacuzzi.
The cute, I got a half of that. Did I
Jacuzzi.
miss?
Just said
Yes.
jacuzzi. Yeah.
Gotcha. Jacuzzi. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, don't forget that for yourself and the wife.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Hi, Don.
Hello, Kimmy Kim. I'm pretty pleased tonight. In case you couldn't tell, from the tone of my voice.
Couldn't tell. That's the reason why I said don't forget the the koozie for you.
Love a jacuzzi. Yes, ma'am.
Then you really get a chubby.
Oh, shit.
More than you know. Yes, ma'am.
Popping wheelies and shooting roosters. Yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, that's man, that's good news, man. Good to hear that.
I'm truly excited, blessed, lucky. Call it whatever you want.
I'm
I'm
surprised
the
they didn't
luckiest
go
guy you're going to meet
72 hours
today.
on the offer though.
Yeah, but I agree. I wanted to go longer. And then the real estate agent calls me and says, listen, this is a strong ass offer
Right,
in a market that is about to go sideways. If you wait too long, you'll lose this offer
right. Okay, yeah.
for something that now I 100% agree with you. The thing hasn't been on the market 7 days yet. Friday it'll be 7 days.
Right.
Actually, Saturday it'll be 7 days. So I mean 10 days I was like let's at least wait 10 days. I was thinking I let's go 10 days. No, she does not want to go 10 days. And
So I guess the buyer's already got banker approval.
oh god, yeah.
Market ready.
So let's see. $20,000 over. So they're going to give me the price, and then on closing, they're going to convey an extra $15,000 or $20,000 to me in cash. So it's not conveyed in the price. Also, it is not contingent upon an appraisal. So they already know it's going to appraise.
Right.
Also, it's with a high-end realty firm, and it's not a VA. So
Right.
So there's a lot of commercial. What did the other realtor called this this offer a slam dunk?
Oh no shit. So you could close like in a week?
They want to close on the 23rd of this month. So yes,
Oh
they
wow.
want to close like in 2.5 weeks.
Like I said, I was betting that you're probably anxious to get it over with.
Oh, you're absolutely right, sir. Absolutely right. You want to hear funny? Today, the exact same day as we got the first offer, is when I got the final closing documents on this new house, on the refinance.
Right.
Oh my God, am I extremely happy with that?
Nice.
You don't even want to know what my mortgage went from $2,981 a month to $1,274 a month.
Right. And it'll go a lot cheaper than that once you get the money from the first sale.
Exactly.
Right.
So anyway, yeah.
Oh man. Congratulations, dude.
Ragged got a hello from Don before Max walked in. And I love rugby, but I'm an All Blacks fan in the Tri Nations. So Ragged, I would love to talk rugby with you. But yeah, I'm a Kiwi fan. What can I say? So Max, hello Max. How are you, Max? Now that you're in the room, Max, I'd be happy to talk to you, Max. Now that you're in the now versus the then now.
Then now, right?
But nah, dude, I didn't want to get up here and monopolize on anything. I had to tell somebody.
Well, that's some big news, man. That's huge. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm pretty excited.
congratulations, Don.
Thank you very much. Very
And
much.
that
I'm
high
so
valuation
excited.
on the high valuation on the new house knocks that mortgage down on interest as well because it's the
Substantially.
value property.
Yes.
Right?
Well, let me see. I, I brought 324 to the house. So it took me $324,000 to build the house.
Right.
Of that, I brought 20% down. So I only owe 236 on the house. Now I'm finding out that it's worth 512. So I have a little under 200K in instant equity that I did not expect to have. I honestly only expected this house to appraise at 324.
Right. Right. Well, loan to value knocks it down below 50%.
Oh
So
fuck yeah. Now exactly. I mean, I was never going to have PMI on this thing to begin with, but now I'm in, stupid ratios.
gravy. You're in gravy.
Gravy, exactly. I am in gravy. Huck, we play real contact sport rugby, but they stole it and called it American football. Yeah, the Americans have fucking disgraced rugby and disgraced football since the jump. So we don't watch American football anymore. We just deal with rugby. So
Right.
fuck American football.
And then they disgraced what it was too, with all the
They
stupid
did.
kneeling
They
and
did.
bullshit.
And
Uh,
of course, everybody, well, no, it's not BLM. It's not. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
it's
is. You woke
it's
fuckers.
it's
Oh, I want to make a couple of points real quick, and then I'm going to shut up. First, Jeff Zucker, the former president of CNN, now a resigned, in disgrace sexual deviant, who will likely be sued into fucking poorhouse from various and sundry women. CNN just fired him.
Right.
Let me see, who else was it? Whoopi Goldberg. 2
Yeah.
weeks on the fucking 2 weeks in the fucking penalty box for telling Jews that they're not a race. What a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
Can you say a fucking idiot?
Fucking
I
idiot.
mean, even if I would have said that, that's still a dumb thing to say. Oh, it's not a racial thing. Oh, it wasn't a racial thing. Hitler wasn't a race. Fuck you. You're a goddamn idiot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that. And there was one other thing that I can't remember what it was. Fuck. One more thing that we did where we won on. Let me see. That's it. That's all I can think of right now, I guess.
Zucker will be.
Zucker and Whoopi both. I really wanted to bring that to the fucking fore. Oh, and fuck Facebook. I really just want to jump in here and say fuck Facebook for taking the Canadian truckers page down, and fuck GoFundMe for trying to fuck them over their money. So fuck
Yeah.
all of these big tech pieces of goddamn shit.
Yep. Did you see that? I also saw
I'll
the
shut up.
financial news on Facebook. They've dropped like 20%.
Oh yeah, Meta went into fucking collapse after they missed earnings today.
Yep.
Yeah, they lost 19%.
Yep. Yep.
Still down.
And they're 20% down. Yep.
Wonderful. I couldn't
Yeah.
happen to a nicer bunch of fucktards. Oh, here's the other thing that I wanted to say. So the current coach for the Miami Dolphins just sued the NFL in a class action lawsuit. Not only did he sue the NFL, but he sued 3 other teams for racial discrimination. And it's a class action lawsuit that will end up costing the NFL for racism. It'll cost the NFL billions, not just for this coach, but it'll be for every other coach and every other black player that ever was. And so the long and the short of it is that this lawsuit is going to cost the NFL billions. and there's literally no way around it. And so, because the NFL has already admitted to the wrongdoing, had for
Oh,
years.
wow. Right.
So the coach just turned around and said, just took their public statements and said, okay, class action lawsuit. And it's going to cost the fucking NFL billions. And I love it. Just think it's fucking wonderful. And with that, I'll shut up now. You guys have
But yeah, no shit, man. Like I said, these psychopath lefties are just gonna eat it. They're gonna kill themselves. It's all their bullshit's coming out, and it's all gonna come out in the wash. Next thing you know, they're all gonna be crying, boo hoo hoo.
I said it back in 2015. I said the lefties always eat each other. They're cannibals.
Yep.
You're
That's what
absolutely right.
It's because I knew it from years past, that it's just, I always see it. They always eat each other. They won't survive.
Hey, Don, how's it going?
It's another day in Happy Land, it would appear. It's Happy Land in Don Land today.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince my
Daddy's
dog.
a happy guy.
I've been out trying to convince my dog for the last 20 minutes that it did not want to spend the night outside. It would not come back in.
I just let mine sit there, and they eventually convinced themselves. It's cold as fuck outside.
Right.
Yeah, we dropped to -6 now.
Polar vortex.
Oh shit! Really?
Yep. It says minus. Well, let me double check.
It was predicted.
Yep.
Polar vortex.
-6.
La Nina.
When Coco or Doobie gets that way that they don't want to come in, I'll go ahead and shut the door and walk back in the house, and then a couple of minutes for standing at the door whining.
Oh really? Yeah. In fact, let me check. I need to check on Ranger. I'll be right back.
You're
Yeah,
anywhere in the path of this polar horse shit that's coming through, you better get your animals in.
I'm glad that there's somebody that I know that's actually doing really well.
Dude, I'm doing pretty good on paper. I can't bitch.
Hell yeah,
I cannot
man.
bitch. I was just walking through all the numbers, and there will be a time literally between now and the end of this month that on paper I will be wealthier than I've ever been in my life.
That's so good. Really
I'm pretty excited. Yeah. On paper, though, it's not actual spending money till we get all these fucking loans closed. That's what I'm trying to do, is get all the loans closed. And once that happens, dude, I'm spending my balls off.
It doesn't matter, what income category you're in. Anybody that can get themselves out of debt and not owe anybody, it doesn't matter what it is, even if it means driving old cars. Being out of debt really takes a big bunch of stress off you.
I will pay debt. I will pay debt before I pay, before I buy new cars. I will pay debt before. Debt gets number one in line in my mind. Debt gets paid off first. Before you buy toys. Yeah.
It causes stress, and stress. Stress is a killer. That's where high blood pressure and all the other crap comes from.
Great, exactly, dude. You you get, not just gray, but wrinkled and dead from stress.
Yep.
So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yes, you will.
Stay out of debt if you can. This is a debt-based system. Quicker you
It
get
is
out
a
of it,
debt-based
better.
system.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the things that I'm happy about my situation. I may not be where I want to be, um, but you know what? I don't have any debt. That's one thing, I don't have any debt.
It's better to
And that
be
is the
poor.
most important thing.
It's better to be poor and not have anything and not have debt than, I mean, I know people that can't even buy themselves a lunch because they've got so much debt. But they got a lot of nice things. They got it, from being in debt.
Well, I'm not dirt poor, but I'm not out on the street, but
Well, poverty is a relative term. I mean, if you got enough food to eat and a roof over your head, you're actually doing really good. A lot of the world doesn't have that.
right. I'm just happy to be separating myself from the systems of enslavement. That's what I'm at.
Well, that's what we're trying to do, and that Don's doing the same thing. He's just doing it a different way. He's doing it his way,
Right.
and
Well,
that's
I mean,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, dude, and you know me, I always do all of my shit my way. Right?
Yeah.
Ghost is absolutely spot on right there. On point. Pete, yeah, I do it my way. Mine is a weird way. I get it. But
But you know enough that you want to get out of the debt part of it. You know that.
oh my
much.
God, yeah. That's the first thing to go, brother.
Right.
And that's where my shit is. I mean, my credit cards are at zero. My credit costs are cheap because I keep my debt low.
Yep.
That's cool. That's cool.
They dog you, sometimes they dog you on not using your credit. Dude, when I was your age, I got shit on by the bureaus for not using the credit that I had. In other words, I didn't have a balance on a credit card. They hate that.
Yeah.
They fucking hate that.
In fact, when I paid off all my credit cards, we sold the house and I paid off all the credit cards. A couple of them shut them down. I
You're right.
zeroed them out.
Close them. You zero them out every month, and they'll eventually just say, "Well, I ain't making any money off of you, and I'll close the account." They did that to me twice. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. It's
I'll
all
say,
about how much money they make off of your account.
yep.
So if you don't use it, they'll tell you yours sucks.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, I got news. Where I had two credit cards with one of the companies that did that. I maxed out the other card and mailed it back to them.
Well, you know your debt
See,
score,
Carpenter? Yeah.
your credit
Sorry, go ahead.
score. A credit score, all that is a I love debt score. That's all a credit score is.
Well, it's a little more than that, but yeah.
Well,
No, it's pretty much
okay.
it.
All right. But I do know that my credit score allowed me to save at least $130 on a monthly mortgage payment because I got the credit at a lesser rate. So I got a 2.9 instead of a 3.1. And that saved me $130 a month.
Go lay down, Ranger. Here's your mom bumpers. Yeah, Ranger came in. Come on, bumpers. It's all good. Yeah. He's already acting like he wants to go back outside. I was like, no, you stay inside for a little bit. Come on.
See, 4 with no balances. I'm the same way. And I'm actually thinking about thinning that down to 3.
Right.
I don't need there's always heartache when you have to carry that shit. There's always stress. There's always a payment that didn't get made. There's always somebody that for instance, my RV company calls me and says, well, we just canceled your account because you didn't make the payment. Well, horseshit. I made the payment. I just know that fucking Progressive has apparently 2 different payment paths. And I do know the payment was made because it was deducted from my bank last week. So you can't tell me that my shit is fucking canceled because I know it's not. But that's the horseshit. Now I got to run it down and say, I did make this payment. Fuck you in the neck. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. Here's your reinstatement. Well, fuck you. I don't want your reinstatement. I don't even want to do business with you anymore at that point.
Right.
The fucking business that cost me hard. Listen, the payment gets made automatically from the bank.
Yep.
If you can't deal with that, if you can't make sure that gets processed in a timely and efficient manner, then I'll take my business somewhere else. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with Progressive. Fuck Progressive.
Right.
Sorry.
That's just bullshit, though. I've had that happen before.
It is. It is absolutely. And this is the second time that Progressive has done it. And so I paid them off. I said, listen, here's a check for the whole fucking term. And then what I'm going to do is I'll go over to Geico and say, give me a fucking quote. Start my insurance on this date. And then I'll go back to Progressive and say, cancel my insurance effective this date and give me the rest of my premium back. And they're required by law to do that.
You know what? If Max, was kind of teasing it there, I don't think he's serious, but if you suddenly became a millionaire, I would congratulate you too. I mean, I'd like to see anybody here, do well for themselves. It's not about, thinking of getting snobby or anything like that. Don's still here.
And that's why I don't like talking about it. So I should just shut the fuck up.
I
thought Max was a 6-figure guy anyway. So, I didn't figure he'd be.
No, he's just teasing anyway.
He's just teasing, I think. He just said he is.
Yeah.
He's just joking around. I don't think he's calling you snobby or nothing.
Let's not make it a thing. Max, you made it a thing, brother.
Right.
I
love people like that. Oh, let me stir the shit. Let me stir the shit. Oh, don't get excited. I was just stirring the shit.
I hope Max comes into a lot of money.
The shit, you stupid fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, I used to have I was one of those credit guys, be able to sign for $100,000 and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that. I'm not that guy.
So, were you saying, Dawn, that Whoopi is all washed up and she's gone?
No, they put her on a 2-week hiatus. 2 weeks on the sidelines. 2 weeks she can't be on the show, on The View.
She's not even good on that show.
I didn't think she was good at anything, but what I think clearly does not matter here.
I mean, that's not a place where you're going to find any real objectivity.
Fucking dicks. Right. Look at that. See, and that's the thing. All right.
It's just
Okay. And we're moving on.
Yes, and we're moving on. Come here, Ranger. Oh, you big old boy.
We need a bag of dicks emoji.
Yeah.
No glitter helicopter penises.
No. Check out this boy. He's just a great.
What are you doing with that 100-pound puppy on your lap there? How much is he?
He's about 150
Jesus
pounds.
Christ.
Great big old sugar.
I laughed my ass off that night about the glitter.
Oh, that was funny. That was
What?
funny. And I'm sorry I kept pushing that button, but every time I pushed that button, Wiz would laugh his ass off. So I just leaned on the button because
Yeah,
Wiz
you
was
did.
laughing his ass off. So yes, I wore it out, but it was worth it.
He wants to go back outside. He's just looking about to cry. I'll be right back.
Wiz. Wiz.
Actually, Area 51 is a lot of bases. It's a consortium of commands. The most exciting of which is the Electronic Warfare Command. That's just across the ridge from where I live. Um, yeah. So here's an idea, and I want to hear what everybody has to say about it. So back in the day, I used to work on radars. I still know how to work. I guess I still know how to work on radars. But back in the day, I was FCC qualified, certified to work on two different bands of radars, C bands and X band radars. And long story short, cut to today, I live in a really flat valley, and you can see directly a good 5, 6, 7 miles. I can watch cars move along a road that I know is a good 7 miles from my house, and I can watch trucks move along that road. I want my own radar here in the valley, and I can have it. For about $1,000, I can get a 24 nautical mile Furuno basic navigation radar with ECDIS display, and it's pretty feature rich for about $1,000. So here's the question: who's gonna bitch when I turn it on, when I buy it and turn it up?
Area 51.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah. That's what I was
I
thinking.
believe that they will, but I'm gonna buy it and turn it up anyway, and I'm gonna wait for these because it's a standard navigation radar that does not require a license.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there you
So
go.
I should be able to run it anywhere. Now they're going to come back and say, well, it doesn't require a license if it's on a motor vessel. Well, the fucking rule in the reg doesn't say that. Anyway, it'll be fun to watch. I'll be a shit pot stirrer at that point in the program, and I'm going to wonder what Area 51. And the thing is, the electronic warfare range is literally the closest part of Area 51 to my house. If you look at it on the map.
Right.
So anyway, I just wonder what they're going to say, because I'm going to do it.
That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I guess you could always mount it onto the RV.
I could mount it onto the RV. You're going to jail, Ragged says. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably
You're
right. But I'm just
where's
not
Don?
sure I'm going to go to jail over this item. I'll probably go to jail. It just won't be over this.
We'll be asking Mama Don.
Sting's feelers are hurt. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We just have to ask Mama Don what happened to him. Oh, they came and got him.
They came and got him. Finally, they'd had enough of this shit. Exactly. And they came
He's
and got him.
pushing buttons. Oh wow! Right.
Well, I mean, you can buy these fucking radars on Amazon. You believe that shit? I could buy a brand new Furuno radar, $1,099. Brand new in the box, fucking. They'll ship it straight to me with constructions on how to get it all set up and everything.
So,
Right.
but why would you do it? Why? I'm just curious.
Why would I do it? There's the beauty part. So I told you I live in a very flat valley, right? Very flat valley that I can see the mountain ranges all around me. So in that flat valley, I want to see traffic moving. Yes, I can go out and see it during the day, but all I see is a little speck on the joint up there moving at such and such on such and such road. What I want to see is not only those specks moving and tracked as targets on a radar, but I want to catch the low flying B-2 swept wing bomber that comes through this motherfucker on a pretty regular basis, along with his F-22 and F-35 brethren that come through here at such high speeds that I can only hear them. I can't see them.
Wow.
So, and they're less than 200 feet. So I know for a fact that I could catch them on a C-band navigation radar in this valley. So I'll shut up. That's why.
Just to do it. Just to see it.
Is that why enough?
Oh, I reckon.
It's not like I just came up with this shit yesterday.
If you could do it, do it.
That's what I'm thinking. He's a bloody commie spy. I actually reckon I used to do this shit in the military.
You know you're going to make him nervous, though.
Don, there's a whole reason why God allowed you to get at the place that you got and get where you're at.
Amen. Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
So yeah, that's why I want a and here it comes. Here comes the fun part. Here comes, wait for it. Here comes the boom. If I can get all that set up, I can actually integrate it into the network and give a real-time radar scanned electronic map or electronic chart display to the internet. Do you understand what I'm saying? As a live stream. So I can actually, if it works according to the way I think it will, which it will work, or I'll make it work the way I think it will, then I can take that radar picture that I'm getting, I can overlay an electronic chart on it to tell, you know, here's land, here's road, here's targets, here's, you know, this is the Amagosa Valley 76 station. This is what the chart says. And so then with the overlay of the chart, you can then see the targets moving along a road, literally. And now you can turn that into a NEMA integrated instrument to the internet. So now I can take that NEMA picture and I can put that on the internet as a standard MP4 scan or some other type of stream, RTSP stream.
It's one of our channels.
Yeah, easily. Well, not easily. It's doable.
Well, yeah, I was just saying.
Doable with all the different channels, the different ones that we got working on helping get channels.
Yes, we could put it, wrap it up in our little StreamYards network here and make it a live stream that everybody could watch all the time, and then maybe put a chat next to.
So, Don, you were also talking about a possible. Oh man, is that my own thing echoing?
No, that's Kimmy's. That was Kimmy.
Okay. You were also talking about it possibly getting some kind of a ground vibration monitor system.
Was I?
Yeah, a while back you were.
I don't
So that
remember that.
you could detect incoming vibrations on your property there.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that though.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I guess it would be like a seismograph.
Well, I know that the military makes very sensitive seismic sensors that you can put, but I don't know how those would integrate into. I don't know. Those probably have their own. Those probably have their own sensor pack or their own display pack or their own uh, solution around them, and I'm not familiar with any of it, to be brutally honest with you.
Having them on, in a perimeter, being able to detect uh any anything like a car coming, a person walking, anything like that.
Now, there are sensors, there are commercially available driveway sensors, which I have every intention of getting a pair of. One for the street, and they're battery driven, and they're less than $100 kind of thing. That, yes, I will have that very shortly. And Ragged, what happened to the 2 meter radio thing? I still do the 2 meter radio thing. I'm still amateur radio. Are you amateur radio operator, Ragged? Outstanding, sir.
Right. He's yes, he is.
KD4KWY is my call. You can look me up on ARRL if you'd like. When did you make a comment, and how did I possibly? Oh, green and flannel, green and black flannel. Why green and black and not red and black? And
Uh,
Huck, how could anyone possibly ignore you?
right.
No big deal. Oh yeah, right. No big deal ignoring Huck. Right. You ignore Huck at your own physical peril.
Right. She's got a skillet for you. Pow. Oh man. Oh, but yeah, this is. We just got a little bit of winter left to go through, and
Seeing is a bitch. Is that what you're saying, Huck? Okay. I'll shut up then. I'll stay away from it. Green and black flannel shirts make good hunting shirts unless there's snow.
unless there's snow. So, with all that being
All
said,
about Don. Yes, it is all about Don, Huck. Finally, singularity is absolutely correct. Today, it is all about Don. It's Don
well,
Day. It's National Don Day. It's about International Don Day.
Sunday.
So yes, it is about me. Let's enough about me. Let's talk about me.
Right. Well, damn,
I
that's
had to
a
get up
big
here and
ass
tell
day,
somebody.
man. That's a
Come on,
big ass day. I'd be all about it too. I'd
it's
be like,
fucking huge.
yeah,
Yes.
that's
I mean, if you can't tell your friends and singularity, then who the fuck can you tell?
right. He didn't see it. But yeah, no shit, man. That's just
Me,
Wow.
me, 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 me. There's a song. A girl does a song. Actually, it's a cute little song. Me, 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 me. It's anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you very much, Carpenter. Very much. I'm very appreciated, sir.
oh man.
Shadow, brother, step on up, brother. I will happily step away and let you take over. It's all you. But yeah, it's a pretty big thing for me. Thank you very much for not laughing at me.
No, man. Yeah.
Small loan of 10 grand, okay.
But no
And you just don't want to pay it back. I know that feeling.
yeah. uh,
By the way, this is not the opportunity for everybody to start sending Uncle Don emails saying, Uncle Don, remember me?
no. We are all. What is that? We are SL over 50.
Shit out of luck. I think he might be saying we are SL over 50. SL, shit for luck.
Something like that.
You still owe me 10 grand, remember? Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. I wrote you a check. Didn't you get that? It was in the mail. I swear it was.
I mailed it out.
I mailed it out.
Yeah.
Don, where's Don? That motherfucker owes me money.
right. I got a Cadillac for sale. That's all. As
Fucking
far as
post office, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, pretty pleased,
rock on.
pretty
Wow.
worried, pretty stressed,
Well,
heavily stressed, as a matter of fact.
why? Because it ain't happened yet, right?
Well, I mean, just all of this shit. I mean, okay, well, let's start on this house. Just getting all of the documentation for the refi together, you know as well as I do, is a fucking. It's like a rectal probe, right? They want this. All the qualifying means that means you provide documentation of all of your fucking everything's.
That's an invoice. It's not a documented. It's not a. Yeah, it's not signed and. Yeah,
They wanted fucking documents from my work to tell them that I was authorized to work remotely. And I told the underwriter, I said, fuck you. You're never going to see that. I'm never going to go to my work and ask them that. So if that's a showstopper for you, say it now, because we'll go somewhere else.
Right.
They just got all pissy about it. Well, it's like, fuck you. It's not going to happen. Next problem.
Yeah. Next. Yeah, some of this bullshit with the underwriters, man. It's just ridiculous.
It is. They ask the stupidest fucking questions, and I'm sorry, I will not. I've proved myself 40 ways from Sunday. I have all the fucking FDIC documentation required by law. So fuck you. You and your off the cuff. It's our unique methods of determining funding. You can uniquely suck my balls, and I can go to the next guy and get the exact same funding, probably for less money.
Right. Less hassle.
And a lot less hassle.
Yeah.
Anyway, that kind of gets me upset. So that's the stress kind of shit that you got to walk through to get these things done. You know that as well as I do.
Yeah.
Everybody here that's ever had a mortgage understands that stress. And then when you've got 2 mortgages, guess what? You've got twice the amount of fucking stress.
Yeah. Right. Right. Because you know what? To be honest with you, mortgage companies are the ones that really were the ones that fucked me over.
And they will in a New York minute.
Yep. First time I ended up in bankruptcy was because fucking they got a report of a bankruptcy from somebody else, transposed a couple numbers, and applied it to my account incorrectly, and then turn around and I ended up calling the FTC and all that shit. And they're like, "Yeah, you just got to find an attorney and go after him. You got 2.1 mil coming." Well, guess what? Couldn't find an attorney because nobody wants to sue one of these, lenders, and because they're all backwards involved, conflict of interest kind of shit. So
Yep.
I found it. Then they turn around and they tabled it and squashed it and delayed the process and long enough for them to get a law passed that allowed them an out, so they could not have to be responsible for it. I ended up with $4,000 after the attorney's bullshit. I was like,
Dude, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah, that was the first one. The second one was when they actually U.S. Bank bought my mortgage from the mortgage company I was with, and then refused to service the fucking mortgage. To the point, I got to the point where I was taking the cash up to one of the Bank of America banks and paying them at the counter, at the teller and this inside the bank. They didn't have no choice but to recognize they didn't take the money and turn around and they they even sent me the financial sheets on my mortgage showing where I made the payment, and they backed it out of the account and then said I didn't make the payment. I'm like, no, you bastards, it's right there on your paperwork. I made the payment, and you, yeah. So yeah, they screwed that around. Every time I turn in the documents they wanted, they'd send me to another agent. Pushed it out until they could force through a foreclosure. Never missed a payment. Not a single payment. But they refused to service the loan, and that's how I lost my house. So yeah, and my retirement, privately funded.
What is a privately funded retirement?
Mutual of Omaha. I had several accounts with them, and when I went to go do the bankruptcy, they found it and said it had to be resolved. So yeah. Yep. But that is what happens when you're wrapped up in those fucking systems. Um, it's something that can happen anyway. So after all that shit, I was like, I'm out. I'm done. Done playing their fucking games. I played it good. I played it well, and still. So that's when I decided I'm getting out of it. Um, then it's what started me on this quest now. I'm gonna build it again. I'll build it back. tough to do it this way, but guess what? They can't take it. They can't touch it. Yep. Now, Mutual Omaha never messed me up. It was all the banks, the mortgage companies. They're the ones that screwed it all up, screwed me over. But, yeah, I will build it again. I've done it twice before. I'll do it again. So that's why I'm so happy that you're having success with your thing, man. It's always good to see somebody stick a foot in their ass. So, well, why am I the only one that's not muted?
Because when we
Well, I'm muted.
Oh, you know what time it is?
pie time.
It's time for pie. Yeah, I only have one, and I'm snowed in, so there's no pie tomorrow night. And I saved the blueberry for the best. Best for last. Oh man. Hell yeah. Blueberry pie. Oh.
I was gonna say you probably didn't want to hear what I'm doing. That's why I was muted.
I'm scared to ask.
Where'd Don go? Where's cousin Don?
I'll be back.
He probably went to get his snacks.
Yeah. We went to go get some ding dongs. mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's time for pie. Oh my lord, this is good. Mm. It's the simple things in life.
Well, I'm covered in sawdust.
Covered are. You're covered in sawdust.
Yeah. Yep. All covered in sawdust.
Oh, well, check it out. You been standing on those lures or whatever?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. We'll have to see what the roads are like tomorrow, but I don't imagine it's going to be worth going out. There you go.
I'm getting better at them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a bare one. That's just bare wood there. I'll show you one that's got paint on it already. That one's got paint on it already.
Oh yeah, oh, there you go.
It's going to be clear coated and everything. But yeah, that's that. There's a brand called Flatfish. I can't call these a Flatfish because there's already one out there. But that's what they look like.
Oh wow.
Unbelievable action on these things. And they're hardwood. So they're not going to have as much action as if they were made out of balsa. But see, here's a rough right here. That's not a flatfish. That is a flat fish, but it's a shad.
Right.
Shad. That's something you'd use for bass or whatever, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got your uncle moved in so that you have more reasons to bake. That's awesome. There you
go. Just trout stuff. Boring. I know I'm boring.
Oh no, not at all. It's always good to see progress. I'm telling you. I'm just happy Don's having that kind of success with the stuff because so many times I've seen so many things go wrong, you know.
Yeah. No, I'm glad that I'd be glad anybody that we know to see him succeed. I mean, you know, I remember I had a business that it seemed like everybody, including my own family, was trying to discourage me from having a business. You know, and
right.
It was a thriving business. I even had a rival company come and sabotage my work. So I used to own some sign shops. I used to build signs, and that was my thing. And there's another company that actually went and sabotaged my work. So they don't like seeing anybody else doing good.
No, they don't. There's a bunch of it out there, but you know, stay on top of it and you keep fighting a good fight. You know.
Oh, I've seen people in my line of work that I did get their tires slashed and all kinds of things.
Well, I never had any problems in you know, with business or clients or stuff like that. I've always done really well with that. It was, you know, like I said, it was the back end financing bullshit, mortgage companies, stuff like that. That screws me over.
I guess the point I'm making is there's always some people that are going to be resentful of you doing better, you know, of you doing well.
Oh yeah, there's always that.
And they, whatever it is, they get resentful of it if you're doing well and they're not, you know.
Right. Like who did you rip off to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the bottom line. It's human nature. People are like that. They're, you know, just everywhere.
Right. I remember all the resistance I had when I did the Cyberfest gaming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was building an industry because at the time in the 2000, there was no such thing as a network gaming system. You know what I'm saying? It was on computers and that's it. Not a lot of people even knew about it that time. You know?
Yeah.
So I built it up and I mean, Hammer was there with us. And, another friend of mine, Topher. And we, I wasn't by myself, you know what I'm saying? But we built that thing up, and it was just, it started going gangbusters. I did a lot of legwork and got all the sponsors, everything from Pizza Hut to NVIDIA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the software companies, and all that jazz, man. Oh man, it was badass. But there was people, even when we were setting up for the event, and people started coming in. There was people saying, "Oh no, this ain't gonna happen. You're just pipe dream." You know what I'm saying? The people ain't gonna. And next thing you know, we're having 250 people show up. I was like, "Yeah, you just keep thinking that." Okay, yeah. Well, I gotta get back to work. Make it happen. And they get pissed off. You know, even some of the people that were involved. There was a few of them that would, throw out this idea and that idea, and you should do it this way and this and that. And I was like, that's, it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I just don't have time. I got too much I got to do. But if you want to make that happen, go ahead. You got my permission. Go ahead and make that happen. Um, well, I'm not going to do that. And I was like, well, then I'll get to that when I can. You know what I'm saying? And they get pissed off. So, I mean, it's just, you know, there's those people out there. You raise your head above the crowd, you're going to catch fire. You know, and that's just the way it is. There's a lot of good in there too. It's not all bad. I mean, there's uh, a lot of good people out there. It's the bad ones that take notice. The bad ones that you take notice of because they're the ones that irritate you. You just got to get past them. You know, just dismiss them. This is the easiest way to do it. Just dismiss them. Your comment is duly noted. I'll take that into consideration. Thank you for your time. See you later. Oh, Jesus. No singularity. No pictures of the moobs. Good Lord. Oh, God. You won't even show your face on the panel, so I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, man. So, let's see. Let's get up there. Yeah, we're going to have to. Where Don? I thought where'd you go, Don? You can't just walk out like that. I was going to ask you about your solar.
Well, I think what goes around comes around. You reap what you sow.
Right. For the most part, that's true.
I think it does every time. You may not see it in this life, but maybe in the next. But it always comes back around, bite you in the ass. So I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen with Whoopi. I hope she's done.
Yeah, no, she ain't done. She's not going to be done until they actually put her out the back.
I really don't like her. That's why I just want to see her fry. She's been one of the most vile people to good people. She treated really good people like shit,
Right, right. That's part of the problem.
And she needs to. Well, it would just be poetic justice, you know.
Right, right. I can see that. Yeah, but there's I like to concentrate on the good, on the happy, on the joy of life. There's too much negative out there. You could spend your days just, being mad and pissed off and upset about everything. You know, you just got to be a little more picky and, just,
Yeah, I might build. I might build some molds. I'm thinking about doing some molds so I could start doing epoxy, straight epoxy, uh, semi-production. You know, it, I can even buy them already made, and then do volume and maybe get them in stores or something. See what happens. I don't want to
well,
talk about plans because there's like we were saying before. You never know who's listening really wants to steal your ideas and stuff. So I don't really. I'm going to keep it under my hat. A lot of what I do.
oh, well, yeah, that's true. I mean, but then when you're doing something like that where you're just personally creating, there's nothing they can do to um, duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? I've been through that. They'll try, but there's nothing that really, although it doesn't really matter, they just not, they're not capable of that sort of creation. Obviously, they don't have the ability to do it themselves, or they would have done it already, you know? So,
Yeah. These aren't just lures. These are what you call artificial baits. Some of them are lures and some are not. An artificial bait is where you're literally imitating a bait that really, you know, that fish feed on when you're doing that, a specific bait. A lot of these things are just strike lures. That's why they call it a lure. The difference between a lure and a bait and a artificial bait. So,
oh, okay. I never realized that.
no, it's kind of like tying flies. I used to tie flies too, and tying flies is what you're trying to mimic something that exists that the fish naturally feed on, and there's times to use either one. I mean, sometimes the fish aren't biting because they're not feeding. If they're not feeding, then you break out something they're going to strike, and they're.
Oh, okay.
Basically they're territorial, so they see something invading their space that's unusual or whatever, they might strike at it or just hit it or something. And that's what a lot of salmon do when they're spawning. They they uh they strike at things. They're not really feeding while they're making their trip upstream. So they just pretty much, what you need is really bright colors and stuff for salmon, because
Oh,
they yeah, they don't feed while they're spawning. If you're doing the rivers, you're probably only getting the spawning salmon.
oh, right, right, right. The young one. Hmm. Well, that's interesting to know. I've never fished for salmon before. So that's interesting.
Well, when you do catch a big lunker salmon, like a Chinook or something like that, uh, or a king salmon, they are they are just unbelievable fighters. I mean, they fight, and you know, not everybody's into sport fishing. You know, I'm a hook it and cook it guy myself, but
Right.
I like to have fun while I'm doing it. You know, I experiment with different things.
And
Some
if
of
that
the,
fish is supposed to be 17 inches and it comes out 15 and a half, guess what? It's going to be skimming in the skillet.
well, you know, there's some that aren't keeping size, and you'll get fined for keeping them. You know, I'm not. You know, I'm
I
trying to
didn't keep it. I just skinned it, cooked it right there. Had we lunch. Not big enough to keep, so lunch.
Where's
You know,
Carpenter?
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Uh no, I pretty much go by the rules.
Well, yeah.
I mean, unless I'm in a survival situation, I don't want to. I mean, we have a lot of people here right now that are just strictly fish to catch and keep and eat, and a lot of them don't care about the habitat or don't any of that, you know. And I care about that. You know,
Well, right.
not everybody does. I care about the habitat, and I care about, you know, seeing the right kind of fish. Like our state, for example. I mean, they introduced a lot of fish that don't belong here, that are not indigenous, and we have a lot of species of fish that should be here and they're not, and they've got a bad imbalance because of it, because they didn't do it right. And not only that, but uh, fishermen that are just not uh, just no scruples. I mean, they just catch whatever they catch, they throw it in the bucket, no matter what size, no matter what the game warden catches you, he's confiscating your truck, all your equipment. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's how they do here. I don't know about where you're at, but they do here.
Well, I mean, there's certain places where bass got to be 17 inches or something like that.
They're gonna take your vehicle. They're gonna take all your fishing gear and give you a big fat fine, maybe even throw you in jail. It depends on their mood. Yeah, they're not, they don't play. We get a lot of poachers. I mean, if everybody did that, there wouldn't be any fish. And there's some people that just ruin it for everybody else. You know?
Right.
You know? Usually not the kind of people I hang around with anyway. Actually, I don't hang around with anybody.
That, yeah.
Damn, I should wear a dust mask.
Well, it probably would help.
I got one. I got a neck gaiter. I use it when I'm using the power tools. I don't have any Corona masks around anymore.
Corona, man.
Yeah, they're not even good for a dust mask. Actually, you put a, you know, I should do that right here on the stream. I should sit here and sand while I'm on the stream and put on a Corona mask and then pull the mask off, and you can see how all the freaking dust leaks in through the sides. Then you'll know they don't work.
Right.
Because I did it. I did it. In fact, I used to sand a lot of sheetrock and stuff, and had those kind of masks. You know, the regular, I don't know. You get
Yeah,
them
I
in
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
dust masks. I used to be blowing snot rockets of freaking sheetrock and paint sanding stuff and everything else. And they worked somewhat for dust. They're not going to work. None of those masks are going to work for like a virus. None of them are. Not even an N95. Not even an N95. All an N95 is a type of procedure mask. I used to have N95 pre-filters for my respirator.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had carbon, just like the ones in the army that you had in your when you wore that gas mask. You had
Right. The canister mask.
yeah, you had carbon, and you had an N95 pre-filter in them. Except they were NBC, so they were nuclear, biological, and chemical. It protected you. It's supposed to protect you from all that, but who knows?
Bass and catfish. That's right. Zoom. That's the best. That's the best.
See, I don't even know what I know what catfish tastes like. I've never had bass though, ever.
That's
I
good.
don't bass fish. I'll make lures for bass fishermen, but I don't bass fish. I've got the trout fever. I like trout, and salmon, and ocean going fish. I caught a 15-pound striped bass one time in the San Francisco Bay, and I gave it away.
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, it was a pretty good size striper. I prefer to catch sharks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, shark is good eating. I'll eat shark. I bet I've had swordfish, which everybody raves over. It's like one of the most sought after fish there is swordfish. And I've had it, and compare that to a shark steak, which was like $20 cheaper than the swordfish steak, and it tasted every bit as good as swordfish. No fishy taste. It was a steak. I mean, there was no fish taste to it or nothing. Shark is good, really, but I don't know if all shark are.
Right. I'll be right back.
I've had mako. Somebody's phone. Is that a text message or something? All right. I'm boring you.
Yeah, well. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right. Oh, I tell you.
I'm trying to get these ready for Alaska. I got this. I got to send some with my daughter up to Alaska. She's leaving this month. They got to go back to work up there. So they see the thing is they take people out on trips and stuff. Well, they go on a lot of trips, but salmon fishing trips.
Right. Well, right here we hit the river because it's all spring fed. Doesn't come through a city. The Merrimack River comes out of the Lake of the Ozarks, and there's no real industry dumping in it all the way up to here.
Yeah, probably kind of like Illinois.
Well, Illinois is problematic because the Illinois River comes out of the Great Lakes, and that's start with. Mississippi is problematic because of the same thing. Missouri's way long. It goes through several cities, you know.
Because I lived in Illinois for a while.
Right.
All the ponds and rivers and stuff there. I guess they have like these really bad algae blooms, and I mean the creeks and stuff are like solid.
Hey, Bill, you might need to refresh, man.
Yeah, it's a little.
Your noise is getting really weird.
I was just about to comment on that. What's up, Carpenter? Huckleberry, what's up, guys? Thanks for welcoming me in.
You know it, man.
Oh, I'm pretty tired myself, but just happy to be here.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
Did you hear? Were you here for Don's good news?
Good news?
Yeah, he got kick-ass fucking life-changing news.
I missed that part.
Yeah, he got an offer on his house, $20K more than the asking,
Okay.
and it's the house he just built in Arizona or Nevada. I mean, it damn near like doubled
Radio check.
what he's got, almost doubled what he
Huh.
what he has into
I
his
overheard
building.
the last part he was in here, and I heard the last something about owning two houses. It's going to be
Mic check.
a little more
Gotcha.
money you got to pay out, but surely there's a profitable margin there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's all excited and happy. Well, Bill,
Yeah, he must have
It
hit the
sounded
back
good.
button. Or something.
I was like, I don't know, he probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
But no, his house in Maryland, is potential that they're already above asking price on the offers, and the potential bidding war on
You're
it.
not talking about property he already owned. He just purchased.
That's property that he already owned that he's selling in
That's
Maryland.
right. That's what I thought.
And he built the house in Nevada, and it came back from estimations to where he was hoping for like 300. He's got like 300 into it, and it came back well over 500.
Not bad.
So, yeah, he's just
Investments everywhere.
right.
Little moles.
So yeah, it's he's all excited and damn right should be. You know, I'm
It's
happy
a lot of
for him.
juggling to do here and there, but I'm sure it's worth it. Yeah, definitely.
Right. Well, that's all because he's got his nose to the grindstone. He's on top of it. He's always, taking care of business. He's not, fluffing it off and expecting somebody else to do it. So
Right.
that's what it takes, Yeah.
Fire
deserves
the bowl of that, motherfucker.
I'm telling you, fire in the motherfucking bowl. Brought to you by
Brought to you.
Huckleberry Biscuit Farms.
You got it.
.com.
Yeah, I worked a long day and then got off, did a few deliveries, and just said, fuck it, I'm coming home.
Right. So when you get
It's
your
been
first
raining.
check off your job,
What's that?
when you get the first check off your job, it's going to be like 3 weeks or so.
No, because I've already been on the payroll the whole time, so I get it at any 2 weeks that I'm in the pay period. Of course, the bracket.
Right. Well, usually there's a week wait once you finish the 2 week.
Like I say, when you first get hired, yeah, there's that week wait. But I've been working on the payroll, so I'm not new to the payroll. I've been there for 7 years on the payroll, so
It's just a new job in the.
it's just coming back in full time. I was on part time, and I would just come in once a month here and there, help fill in. And then I heard dude was leaving, so I decided to jump on it.
Yeah, Ghost. I told you it was sounding good. Yeah, when you refreshed it, all that noise went away.
Fire. Yeah, he needs to come back with that fresh ass. Fresh
Yeah.
sounding ass. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better not driving around being all dizzy all day. When you drive for 10 hours and not just one direction, but we're talking about just woo woo all around town.
Hey, Elvis, how you doing? Elvis has entered the building.
That's right. Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to Elvis. Whenever somebody's watch battery's dead, I say, yep, it's either deader than a doornail or it's deader than Elvis. That's what I tell them. It's been slow at work, though. A lot of these malls, man, or a lot of the stores in the mall are closed down, dude. It's just, don't know what's going to happen there. At least my job's it's the only job in the mall where you actually fix something and work on stuff, and then
Right.
constantly can be cleaning the display, wiping the watches, anything.
Well, that's badass, Rusty. That's badass, man. Yeah, the last house I had, we bought it in distress mode for 20,000 under market, and then turned around and when I got it, it wasn't in bad shape, but we bought it as is. It really wasn't in bad shape though. Only thing I finished out the basement, had an unfinished basement. I finished that out and put new carpet in it, and we sold it 3 years later for $40,000 profit.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was nice.
Ours was about $50,000 profit, but we used money to pay off the remainder of what we owed for it. So even though we were making money off of it, we owed still 70 grand or whatever, 60 grand. So it was just basically like breaking
Well, we
even.
ended up with 36 grand. We ended up with about 36 grand of it, or
That's
34
good.
grand of it.
Touch some of it. If you could even tell, it was probably survival money anyway.
Well, it was a matter of divorce. It was a situation just before my divorce. So, rather than it being in a distressed situation, we decided to sell it before we filed for divorce. And, yep, I had a friend I have a friend that's in the real estate market stuff. She hooked it up. She really did well. And, we ended up making a killing, and I paid off all the debt. There was no debt to restructure for the divorce. There was no, real property in the mix. We had no kids together. You know what I'm saying? So
When you're part of the 99%, like we all are, I mean, there's no really bragging or boasting. I don't think Huckleberry says everyone's bragging, but I'm just making it. I think probably Wiz is just making it now. Maybe Don, he's making a little better, but overall, compared to the people that are above the law, we're all just trying to make it, and a lot of people are just paid and played because they got to have the jab or else they'll have no job. I mean, that's number one reason I feel bad for people that have to get the jab. A lot of them don't even believe in it, don't know if they really care. They just got to do it because they got to keep their job. Kimmy,
with Don, it's a real good thing because he's worked so hard and thought it was for a while and stuff, and it just gives everybody else on the channel faith in that you just stick to your guns and with God, and you can overcome.
Yep. That's right. That's right.
Exactamundo.
Well, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of people's successes. You know.
Yeah,
Miriam's
I really
got 2
believe
screens running.
that proven that you can make it once you can stick with God and you stick to guns.
Right. Stick to your guns and you keep follow through.
Faith.
I'm a firm believer if the people around me are doing well, then I'll do well.
Amen to that. That's why I stick around some of you cats in here. I mean, it's not that even Don or anybody. It's just all as a whole. You all are good people.
Right.
I can see a good light, good aura in everybody, from Aaron to some of the people I've never seen up on the panel, but you all have good vibes. You know,
Right. Well, you know, it's birds of a feather kind of thing. You know.
exactly. Like you have that. Like you've probably been in Nashville too much type of look on your face. Like, like I don't know. My friend's dad, who was a Vietnam veteran, though, you've got that look in his eye.
Yeah.
And not even that old, but at least it's like birds of a feather. It's like I can tell you've got a deep sense of aura, you know, about things. You may not be the smartest person, but you keep tactful and you keep honest to people, word of mouth. You know, man of your word. That's what I'm all about.
Right. That's a big one. Character. The 3 R's: responsibility, reliability, and respect. That gives you honor.
Frankness of purpose goes a long way.
Yep.
And a lot of people, that's like a lost phrase. Nobody even knows what frankness of purpose really is.
Right. Determination and stick to itness. That became a word, you know.
Like the phrase erring on the side of caution, like I was saying the other night, how people think that getting the jab or doing this is, they try to debate that it's erring on the side of caution, but really, they don't want to debate me about that. Once you see everything that's in either your mask or in the jab, you know, you won't want to wear a mask. It's dirtier than, you might as well walk in the bathroom, you know, like most guys do, and you grab your crotch, go pee. Then you wash your hands after the fact that you've walked in through the door that probably could have had the disease on it or whatever.
Right. Now it's all over your junk. Right.
Then you go home and you flop your dick out and you tell your wife, suck it, and you ain't even taking no shower.
Oh, hell no.
And then you know what happens next.
No, ain't nothing like that.
Get the wife sick or what.
But anyway,
It's like a joke. It was a terrible joke.
Yeah, bad joke.
Bad joke.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring her down. It's midnight here. I know you just came in and everything, but yeah, I'm
worn out. I'm half awake, dude. Usually it looks like I got energy, but I mean I could fight a war, but I'm really dead beat right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm this cold weather just takes it out of you, man.
What's the weather there?
Shit. It's
pretty
not snowing at the moment yet, but
really beautiful today. Not to brag.
It's 17 degrees, getting down to 15 tonight.
Oh.
And expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow.
We had like one night of 17-degree weather. That was like, and maybe another that was really pretty cold, but not. We're pretty fortunate here, man. I mean, it's that mix of some little cold, but a lot of warm and just mainly wet, like almost like Washington. Like sometimes it gets just where it's wet, but there's not much snow. So it's lucky in that way. But
Tomorrow gets down to 11. And there is good news about Friday. They were saying Friday was going to be -1. Now they're saying it's only getting down to 4.
Big
Right.
whoop. Big difference.
Well, they didn't touch that 0 mark. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm happy about that. You know, it's close enough to 0. But
I need to go live in that type of weather so I quit smoking so much and not actually, adjust.
But for the next 2 weeks, it doesn't appear that we're going to get down anywhere near that again. So, it looks like it's going to be like, upper 20s, mid to lower 20s at the lowest point for the next 2 weeks after that. So, I'm hopeful, and I'm grateful. I just get past this cold and this hard cold.
My biggest concern is tornadoes and flooding here the next few months. Personally.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
We had the May flood, so I mean, it rains a lot around tornado season.
That's because you get surrounded by mountains.
Storms come on in.
Yeah, it's because you're surrounded by mountains like that.
Mm-hmm.
They all drain in and hit that basin.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
pretty cool seeing y'all ragged. Everybody chilling out there, platoon.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us, man. Miriam, Huckleberry,
20 degrees. I don't believe that, Rusty.
Zoom and Rusty and Ghost. Congratulations, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, Carpenter.
He's getting some poon right now, dancing all around him.
I'm so grateful for each of them.
Miss Sausage Gravy's dancing all around him right now.
Right. I know. They're partying. They're like, yeah, this is going to be awesome.
Reminds me of a movie. I can't think of the name, though. Anyway. Miriam in the hood.
I know, right?
Definitely.
Shit, I would.
Oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
Right. I was just going to say thank you to everybody. Elvis, thank you for coming in. Shadow, you're the man, posting those links like that. That's the bomb. Thank you, guys.
First, sorry you're running out of time, but welcome.
Oh, man. Universal Consciousness. Valentine is still here like a true champ. True champ.
Yeah. Fucking Dallas said, when info moms go to bed, I feel lonely and sad. That's great. That's funny.
Right.
He made another funny one.
And Dave, I didn't see you over there, but how you doing? God bless you. You guys are awesome. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night. God bless you and dream well, Patriots. It's been awesome. Thank you, Kimmy, for coming up on the panel. That was awesome.
Thank you to Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
.com for all your sweet needs. He's the one.
Yes, Kimmy.
Right.
That goat.
Rock on, guys.
All
One
right.
more fire in the bowl, and then we're going to bring it up.
I'm down with that. Oh, new torch.
We were all starting to worry about you, Kimmy. We hadn't heard from you in a while, and everybody was asking about it.
I don't know what was going on. I was just so tired and just couldn't.
Staying packed in from that cold weather.
I think it was.
Ragged Coin, even you. I'm grateful for you too. Thank you for
And God
coming
bless.
in.
Say a prayer for my brother. He's saying he has symptoms of long COVID and he's feeling really bad. Well, my brother's cooped up all the time inside, so just say a prayer out. Just say always, brother. Jack
Sure, you got it. Not a problem, bro.
needs to get
All
it
right.
out.
I'll see you tomorrow night, guys. God bless you all. And keep it safe.
Keep the peace.